If employees in your financial organization do not have enough time to go through DORA training and awareness programs, then this video is for you. So I'll show you how to overcome this problem of lack of their time and how to comply with these very complex requirements for training and awareness in DORA. I'll also show you how to teach your mid-level management and your senior management about these requirements from DORA related to incident management, resilience, cybersecurity, third-party risk management, and so on. And I'll also show you how to use an online training platform to achieve all of these things in the most elegant and quick way. So after you watch this video, you'll have a clear idea not only on how to resolve this problem of lack of their time, but also how to raise a general level of knowledge about DORA in your financial entity. So let's say that you are in charge of DORA compliance in your financial organization and that your employees are already overloaded with other tasks and that they don't really have time to deal with cybersecurity training and awareness. And besides, they think that your security level is already on a good enough level, so they don't really see a need for some additional training. And they think that the training that they did while onboarding or that the training that you did a couple of years ago was already more than enough for them. However, DORA is very strict when it comes to regular training and awareness programs, and that all the employees, including mid-level and senior management, need to go through them. On top of this, in most financial organizations, mid-level management does not know enough about DORA because DORA requirements together with these regulatory technical standards are very complex and it's not very easy to learn about it. So the question is how to overcome this situation in the best possible way and how to avoid problems with the supervising authorities. And one option is to use online training platform for this purpose, and let me now show you how to do it. Okay, this is how this training platform called the Company Training Academy looks like once you log in, and this whole platform is built around this concept of microlearning. And this microlearning means that the videos that are displayed to your employees are short, so let's say 5 maximum of 10 minutes, and that this training platform sends these videos to your employees, let's say once a week, so not too often. So basically this is how this problem of having not enough time is resolved, by sending these videos not too often, and therefore that people don't have a feeling that they are losing too much of their valuable time. Now let's see how this looks like in practice. So let's say I go here for this lessons library, and here you can see that there are more than 300 different lessons. All of them are in video format. Let's say that I want to see how this password lesson looks like, and when I click preview, then you will see that this concrete video is 5 minutes long. Now, I'll show you in a minute how you can actually schedule the sequence of sending these videos to your employees, but I also wanted to mention here that all of these videos are created for non-technical people. So this topic of passwords is explained in a very simple way so that anyone can understand what is being said here, even though that if they are not working in IT department. Okay, let me also show you how you can filter these lessons. So you can see there are several filters here, and one of the filters here is for languages. So there are several languages already available, and we are adding more. Ultimately, we will have around 30 languages covering all European languages and the most important worldwide languages. So let's say that I want to see only the French lessons, and there you go, you see only these lessons in French. So basically this is how you resolve the problem of employees who don't really speak English very well. Okay, let me now show you some other things that you can filter out here. So let's say that you want to see only DORA specific videos for, let's say, senior management, and then you can actually see that it shows a rather smaller number of videos, but these videos are primarily intended for senior management. As you can see, governance responsibilities, key elements of ICT risk management framework, and so on. You can also filter out and see what is intended for mid-level management, and now you see there are more videos, but they're again specifically intended for managers, not so much for, let's say, IT employees. So the point here is that the platform already defines certain target groups that you can actually use these videos for, so that you can create these training programs that are role specific or job title specific. Now, I was showing you now only the lessons library, but let me show you now how to actually create a training program for your employees. So I click here, create a new training, and then this wizard starts. And first I have to select the framework. So let's say that I want to create a general cybersecurity awareness program for your non-IT employees. So I click here, I click General Cybersecurity, and then the system already suggests you several training programs with the videos that are specifically made for a specific target group in your company. So I'll go for this security awareness training for all other employees. You also see available languages, and then you click continue, and then you can define which country you want to go for, which language, and click continue, and then you will see all the lessons that are included here. So as you will see, there are no DORA lessons here, only general cybersecurity, which is exactly what is needed for, let's say, non-IT employees. So like remote work, mind of a hacker, privacy, passwords, secure handling of social media, protecting paperwork, basic cybersecurity, hygiene, and so on. Of course, for any of these, you can take a look at the preview of this video. So again, this one is 447. And if you don't like any of these videos, you can simply remove them. Or if you want to change the sequence on how these will be displayed to employees, then you can simply drag and drop and change this order here. When I click continue, then you define actually how often you want these videos to be displayed. So let's say that I want one lesson per week and that I want this to be displayed on Wednesday, and you define the start over program. Let's say that you want to repeat it every 2 years so they don't forget about this, and then click continue, and then you enter email addresses of your employees that need to be part of this training program. Of course, you can enter as many email addresses as you want, and then click continue, and then the system asks you, okay, what do you want to display? So do you want to display only the videos, or videos and quizzes, or videos and quizzes and test questions? And basically test questions is how you measure actually if these employees have understood what they have seen. So then you simply activate the program, and then what will happen is that this platform will start sending email notifications to these employees in the sequence and in the timing that you have defined previously. And with this kind of a program, you actually resolve a couple of problems. So the first thing is that once your employees start watching these videos, is that they will understand that the security in their company depends also on how they behave, and that if they do something that they shouldn't, then this will actually jeopardize the security of their own company, so that actually this company level security depends directly on their activities. And of course, if they go through these videos, they will now start appreciating more why they have to learn about this security. The second thing is that once employees start going through these videos, then they will start understanding why did you really publish all of those security policies and procedures, and why these kind of rules are necessary, and how is this really connected to them. Now, once all of these employees start going through these videos, then this training platform will record all of these activities, and then this is actually a formal evidence that you complied with the DORA requirements. So when you go for this user management and reporting, you will see here, of course, all the users that you have in your system and exactly what they have been going through and what is their success. And you can see this on the individual level, and you can also go for these training reports where you actually see all the students, all the lessons, all the training program success. And of course, you can also download these reports in a PDF format together with your logo. Okay, hope this was helpful, and let me know in the comments below if you have any questions about using online training platform for DORA training and awareness, and I'll answer as quick as I can. And to access this company training academy that I was showing you, click the link in the description below, and you'll be able to open a 14-day free trial account where you'll be able to test out the whole platform, open a couple of training programs, and test them out with your employees. And see also my next video that will show you a detailed overview of Company Training Academy. You'll find the link also in the description below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and you can also subscribe to my YouTube channel not to miss any of my new videos, and I publish videos about cybersecurity, governance and compliance every week. Thanks for watching.